Hello, we are back with another game. This time it's gonna be Lego Harry Potter 1 through 4 Crest Rush. I'm Frostidllo or Frost, and I'm joined here with Origin.
Hello.
So,
I'm player 2 here.
yeah, I will be playing as player 1, Origin is player 2, and we'll be doing a free play of this game and the goal of this run is collect all the crests. It's equivalent to all minikits in other LEGO games. We'll just quickly go through the characters that we have here. We will be using Harry and Hermione, and we also have Padma, Justin, who is useless but we have to have him, Death Eater, Fang, Grapehook, and also Crumshark. And Crumshark is not necessary, but we will be using him for one trick. So yeah, with that, I think we can start. So let's start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
So one thing, we'll be playing the levels in the intended order, which is from 1-1 to 4-6. There is also the reverse order, which is slightly faster by like 2 or 3 seconds, because the last level is further away from where the cursors start on the dashboard. But that's very minor difference, and you could see that in the free play done by T-Fresh. He was playing the reversed order. So we've already got 2 crests, and we'll be getting the third one here. Origin will be putting
The reason why I wasn't getting off here is the broom runs away once you get off.
Yeah.
So couldn't really help.
Pretty weird.
Also here, Fang has a faster run animation. So that's why we're running as Fang a lot of the time.
Yeah, we'll be using Fang not only to running, but also to doing strength pulls. And this is the first crest finished.
You can now also see that we don't finish the levels. Once we have a completed quest, we just save and exit and go to the next level.
Yeah, the point of the run is to collect crests in all the levels, but we don't need to finish them. So what we are doing here was a pet warp, just so I can warp my player on the pet to not activate a cutscene. We'll need to activate the cutscene later, but
If we activate it later, we skip activating another cutscene.
yeah. So this is when
So
Origin will go right and activate the
this
cutscene.
cutscene. And we need to activate this cutscene because I need to trigger a lamp here.
Also don't need to bring over Hermione, because I can just switch to Hermione like that. The targeting is sometimes a trouble, so you can always target like that. Get this crest, and the last crest is just activating the last 3 lamps. Save and exit. So what we're gonna do in this next level is another usage of Fang, and that's called Fang jumping. You could have seen that a lot in 1 through 4 free play done by T-Fresh yesterday, where you can clip into the wall using Fang, because Fang has a larger hitbox, and by that you can continuously jump up in the wall. Also here we have another player warp. Oops.
I will drop Crookshanks down here just to grab this Crest real quick.
Yeah, so Origin can make it back up. That was perfectly in sync. And in this next level we'll be doing a new trick that wasn't shown in LEGOthon this year yet, and that's called Accio Clip. It is a trick that requires you to have Accio, and it only works on PC version or on the original version of the game, not the 1 through 7 collection. And it is the trick that can make some weird audio issues, so beware of that. It should not stay long, only until we leave the room. So Origin made some out of bounds movement there.
Yep. A lot of the walls don't have a ceiling here, so you can just jump over them.
And now we'll do the Accio clip if you go to the door like that. It was Accio clipping without much problems. It sometimes can be bad. It sometimes can even crash the game.
Yeah. If you do it on the wrong spot, it can easily crash your game.
Oops. Yeah, if this happens, I by mistake run into Filch, you can just hit the cat and get rescued. So yeah, that's another Accio clip. You can see that when we do Accio clipping, the camera stop like moving. So it sometimes can be also pretty weird.
And also the player that gets hit is locked in place.
Yeah, the player can't move at all. So in this level we'll have the second appearance of dark magic. Oops. Oh, thank you. So to talk a little about Crest Trash. It's a category where you need to collect 4 crests in each of the levels, and the crest can be just a single thing to rescue, or it can be multiple things. For example, here you need to.
Yeah. In this level, there's a lot of.
Yeah, you need to destroy like 10 of these dark magic rocks.
And then here, 6 fish need to be rescued.
Yeah, we are also using the crest detectors, which are the arrows, green and red, blue and yellow, which are helping us to know where the crests are. And once the crest is collected, the arrows disappear. Sometimes the arrows might be a little misleading. Especially because like when you hit, let's say 5 of the rocks, but you need to hit 10, the 5 rocks that have been already hit does not disappear, like the arrows does not go away. This room is a little tricky because it's hard to target the keys, and we need to destroy 10 of the small silver keys using a reducto. So Origin is trying to snipe the keys from below. Pretty successful, actually. Yeah, that was not bad.
And then these two last two, so the crest spawns at the bottom, easy to be easily grabbed.
So with this, we just finished year 1, and we should have 6 crests, so let's check if we do have actually 6 crests finished in the right bottom corner as soon as we load here. Yeah, we have 6 out of 24.
Yes, we do.
Oh, wasn't that replay story?
That was replay story.
So we need to quit out of this and activate the level again. It was kind of weird because I was just spamming A, but whatever. We'll load into the level again. Because in this level we need dark magic, so we can't finish this with just replay story.
These gnomes are sometimes really hard to
Yeah,
throw.
the mechanic of throwing items in this game works like that. You need to hold B for a second and then release B and hold it again, and sometimes it just releases the item you are spinning. It doesn't always work perfectly.
No, he needs to hit 7 carrots with his pumpkin card.
I think the one where Jinna is the last one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. In this room there are no crest pieces, so we do the room as normal as in any percent. The only difference is that we have extras, which we talked about a little earlier, but we can say what extras we use. So that's the crest detector. That's the first extra, the most important for us probably, to remember everything. But we are also using fast magic, fast dig, invincibility,
Fall rescue.
and fall rescue. Yeah.
Here we will attempt to overlap an animation, the camera pan here. You see it starting, but Frost jumped down and cut it short.
Yeah. And once we go back, we would normally need to wait for a key, but the key just fell down. And you can see some yellow fog around me. I don't know what that was.
This game has the weirdest glitches.
Spider getting in the way. So we are on our way to the second level of year 2. Yeah, one thing we didn't mention yet is Fang Glide, which is what I was doing just moments before. And that is switching while in air to Fang and to a different character, and that helps with like moving forwards. Is there a crest? Okay. Another thing we are also doing and not really thinking about is Lumos jumping. That's probably the most used trick in any percent, I would say. So that works by activating Lumos and then switching from Lumos and double jumping. It's basically a double jump. Yeah, here you can either build a knight or attempt a fang jump over it, which saves
But
like a
it's
second.
yeah, even less, I think. And that's a special ability of Grip Hook. You can open vaults.
Yeah, that's the reason why we have Grip Hook. And we also have Death Eater for dark magic and Slytherin
Paintings.
rooms or paintings. Yeah, because Death Eater counts as Slytherin. Now I'm using Crumb Shard for Strength Pool.
Oh, come on.
In the next room of this level, there's gonna be a new trick called Pet Recall that we didn't do yet. I think you need to give me a sec. I'll use the magic on this. Yeah, you need to have those up.
Oh.
So Pet Recall, that's a relatively new glitch. I think it's younger than a year, and it works like that you need a character with pet and cast the pet and then go with the pet in front of the doors while your character is behind a door. And if you like draw a line between the pet and your character, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're just using Accio here to get the ingredients. So
That's the intended way.
Yeah, you
for
can see it
Accio.
here. Origin just goes up with Hermione, and you can see what you're doing.
I'll just drop the pet down here, and once Frost grabs the crest, I will recall the pet, and the recall will go through the trigger and hit the door.
Exactly. So that's a pretty nice trick. It helps a lot in any percent. But it's also useful in free play. So this next level is pretty infamous for its RNG. It's definitely the biggest RNG in this game. Moaning Myrtle. Because we have Myrtle attacking us with some toilet pieces and rubber ducks. And Myrtle can also throw a metal object. You can't use magic on the metal object, and you need to like cast magic on the objects to open the door. So this was a first metal or silver object. And Myrtle has 25% to throw these. So you can't really do anything about it. It's just a RNG. So there's another silver piece. Yet another one. We are not very lucky. So that was phase 2, and in phase 3 the chance for a silver object is 40%.
This is some pretty bad RNG.
Yeah, usually it should end up with like 4 or 5 pieces on average. I think we've got like 12 maybe. Yeah, this is just a showcase of RNG in this game.
Normally in any percent you wouldn't do this part of the level. You just quit out.
Oh, you could hear.
But of
also,
course there's some quest here.
you could hear we are using also Singing Mandrake.
Because that just sounds nicer.
Mm-hmm.
This level is just Fang jumping over everything and hitting radios along the way.
Yeah, except for the RNG of in the Myrtle, it was pretty okay.
Yeah.
So this is our next forest level. In the forest levels there are a lot of these pieces you need to do. Like in this level it's these mushrooms you need to cast magic on. I believe there are 9 of them.
10, I think.
10? Well, we will see. 10,
It's 10.
You're right. And also we'll have the first frog ride. There are 2 in Crest. We need to go through a course on these frogs.
I have an upside down bug to accompany me.
Oh, I hope you made it. I just activated.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh,
No.
I'm very sorry.
These courses are timed, so
Yeah.
if you don't make it to the next gate in time.
Yeah, I thought that was the last gate you were going through.
No, it was the second to last one. This is the last one. Yeah.
But it seems like we didn't lose any time because it perfectly aligned with me entering the transition to the next room. So we just went through the gates twice.
And here we'll just push the spider under and then lift it up to hit Airrock, the big spider.
Yeah, normally you would need to like throw the spider in the same way as... Oh, you need to push it. Nice. The same way we did with the gnomes at 2-1.
I just
Rescued
rescued.
students.
Yeah.
And if you probably if you drop out here, it would be the best.
Yeah. This is the worst Crest. These vehicles do not work.
Yeah, it's pretty
Really
hard
well.
to like control the vehicle, and it's also very important to not miss the crest because you would need to, like any of these houses, so you would need to replay the entire level. Oh, yeah, and this can happen. So I need to go super slowly and carefully. I made it. And there's this one just on the left after this big
This is
drop.
probably the worst one. Here we go.
Nice.
Nice. That was a pretty quick hit.
Yeah, I crashed into the slope. So yeah, that was pretty good. In this next level, we're gonna do another Akio clip. The first one in year 2, I think. And this one skips the entire first room, so it's definitely worth doing. You can jump down like that if you do the first guy. Here you can question why I'm doing the casual part of this room, because we could easily get up with Thang jumping or Lumos jumping. But for the last skeleton in this room, you need to do the casual part first, so there is no way of getting the skeleton without doing the casual part, which is pretty bad, I think. I'll let this dig spot for you. So yeah, that's the last skeleton here. And you just can't use magic on the skeleton if you don't do the casual part before. Same goes for the bridge on the right. Now you can see that the bridge started to castable. Oh, you got the last one. So in this room, there is a boss fight where you need to make a strength potion to pull a lever. And normally we would just pull the lever with Fang or Cram Shark, but the level is programmed so you need to get all the ingredients out, or the lever is just unpullable, which is very unfortunate and loses like a minute in free play.
So I'll have to, if I can get out of the rubble. Free this one.
And now we need to hit Basilisk, which can be tricky sometimes, even if he lags like that. Okay, that seemed to work.
And for this last one, we need to build 3 instruments and play them. Sometimes with the difficult camera.
Yeah, you could have seen that. Yeah, I was trying to use magic on this trumpet and it was just not working because of the camera issues.
So yeah, that whole boss fight is just bad in free play.
So on to year 3.
This level is the only level where you can get all the crests in normal story mode.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't know that. Because Origin is also a runner of all crests, which is basically has the same goal as this category, but you start from a new game file. But in this category we start from like a file that is already prepared for everything. It just has 0 crests, but has all the extras and all the characters. So that is good to know. This is the only level where you can get all crests in story.
But first we need to get through this first room.
Yeah, this room unfortunately doesn't have any skip that we know of.
And it's basically just an auto-scroller.
But you have art
And it doesn't even have...
You have Arthur Weasley who has like this creepy walking animation. No, that was not it. This was it. You didn't know that?
No.
Glad I showed that then.
I can't build this.
You don't have Wingardium. That's probably why. Yeah,
I
Origin
was looking at the wrong. I was looking at the wrong side of the screen.
No, you were just in the 5 through 7 mode, I guess. Because in the other, like a Harry Potter game, in 5 through 7 you can build every object or just in general use Wingardium without having the Wingardium spell selected. But in this game, you need to be on the purple spell. That's Wingardium or Accio in this case. So here we do another pet recall, even though there is a... Oh, wait a second. We do this trick first. Oh. This is a transfiguration under a padlock trick. I don't know if that has a proper name. And it works because the transfiguration makes your hitbox smaller. And the rat or the frog can go under the padlock and activate the trigger to the next room or the transition. So that's pretty useful. Do we still have Mr. Weasley here? Yeah, so I can do a little bit of Mr. Weasley walk.
I got them both.
So if we didn't miss anything, we should have 13 crests right now. So let's check that. We do have 13, so that's a good
It's always
sign.
nice to be able to make sure that you didn't forget anything. Here Frost will open up the path while I go behind them and clean up, basically, all the cobwebs.
Oh. Oh, really? I guess you go first then. Wow, that was very fast. This can be pretty bad, this present that you need to put on the scale. It sometimes don't want to go there, especially with fast magic. Now I'll attempt to fang jump over the snowman.
These owls take a long time.
Yeah, unskippable.
If you do it frame perfect, you can stack 2 of those animations, but it's very hard to hit.
So now Origin will drop out and warp on me, so he is behind the snowman too. Hopefully, yeah, good. And there's gonna be a cutscene.
This way we don't need to get rid of the snowman, because you can't pass it.
You could technically also do the fang jump as what I did.
That's true.
Yeah, but for a solo run, it's definitely worth do it like this. Oh, so I need to fly on the broom. Yeah, this dragon, we all hate him. Finally. It's also one more
especially
thing.
with fast magic.
Yeah, with fast magic, it's just so bad.
The carrying is also way faster, so even harder to manage.
I think most of the stuff is just made for normal magic, and sometimes fast magic is just not good for it. Probably not close enough. Oh, I was.
Yes, you were.
Nice. That's because of the Fang hitbox, probably. So on to Mischief Managed. Here we will do another player warp. If you spam A, Origin.
Oh, sorry.
Good. I thought we have some connection problems. Yeah, we are not opening this door, so it's kind of hard to aim on the Golden Knight. We need to destroy 5 Golden Knights in this level.
Jesus, everything. Also, Frost dropped out here because if I would do the Fang jump with him dropped in, my controller would just lock up because I would get out of screen and then the game can't handle that.
Yeah, very unfortunately, the game just in some of the rooms where there is no split screen, the game just can't handle when the players go like from the screen to one side and the other player on the other side for some reason. And can be very bad for like when your controller disconnects, you can't really connect, so you need to restart the game basically. So for saving and quitting, we are always waiting for the crest to click in, which is when the game acknowledged that we collected the crest piece. Unlike in, for example, Lego Batman, we've seen Lego Batman Minikit Rush, which is basically the same category as this. Oh, we first start with this. Let us do this hard Accio clip before I continue with that. Hopefully it worked. Perfect.
That worked.
Very glad that worked. Even that worked. Wow. So yeah, in Lego Batman and probably also other games, but I'm not certain if that's the case in TCS, but I would assume it is. You can save and quit as soon as you touch the minikit. We'll be doing another transfiguration. This works the same as the transfiguration under the padlock. This time it's under these roots. Hopefully it seems like it didn't work. So we're gonna redo that. This trick sometimes doesn't work.
Just have to keep
Yeah, worked for the second
walking
time.
against the vines there. Here we just mash buttons to hit furniture.
in this next room, we'll need to destroy some kind of glass aquarium, and we'll need to bring a what's it called? A mandrake there. But Origin will try to place the mandrake so it kind of turns in the way where the aquarium will then be after he digs the aquarium out. So let's see if he manages. I think it worked.
I managed.
Good.
Otherwise, you have to pick up the mandrake again.
Yeah, it was I who
destroy
didn't
it.
manage to cast magic on the correct dark magic thing, and instead I started building the mushroom. But you know, that happens. Yeah, one thing we used there, didn't really explain, is Death Eater can handle mandrakes, just as I'm doing right now, without needing of the earmuffs. Every other character except for Death Eater, Pomfrey, and someone else, I think there's one more, can handle mandrakes without need.
Well,
yeah, Sprout.
Fang, Sprout, yeah.
Well,
Fang can handle them as well, but he can't carry them.
Okay, that's true. So with those characters, you don't need to take the earmuffs to move mandrakes. I'm not too sure. Maybe Crumb Shark 2. Haven't tested, and I don't think we have any mandrakes left, so can't really check that. Or is there any mandrake in year 4? No.
Don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
This is the second frog race. This is a harder one to do 1P2C.
But you don't have this stupid animation after it, so at least that. Not sure if you managed to pick up the record.
No.
Yeah, this one is placed in a hole. It can sometimes be problematic to get out of the hole. They thought it's a good idea to place it there.
Now the moment Frost places down his yellow record, this room is done, so he really has to time it well.
Yeah, we need to wait for the crest to click in before we kind of move to the other room. It just happened to me that I placed the yellow record too early and I didn't get this crest, so we need to be really sure we got it before we move. Oh, unfortunately I hit the other Harry with my Expecto Patronum.
You just need to hit all these lamps. There's one up there. In the meantime, I'm going to
attempt to go to the transition without the need of opening the door. Very good.
There you go.
Here we will try to do some sneaky jumps with Fang. Let's see how good Origin is in edge jumping. Oh, manages to do it eventually. Good. This second one is a little closer, so it should not be a problem.
And then I have to remember where the characters are on the wheel.
Yeah, and also one thing, once you switch to grip hook, your spells reset. So you don't really want to switch to grip hook if you can avoid it.
Here's there's just one Crest chilling behind the corner.
You can
Don't even have to
acc-
do anything for it.
Yeah, you can like accidentally pick it up in any percent almost. So that was year 3. I didn't check the number of crests we have, but hopefully we have 18. So we are moving to year 4, final year. Here we need to rescue a couple of wizards. Again, I'll let you with the dark magic thing.
Yep.
Go back, jump over the rackets. Tried to pick up the crest in the fire, of course it didn't work.
Now we just wait
Yeah.
for the next room.
Here, each of us use a different action to move to the other side. I used Lumos jumping, Origin did Fang jumping.
There's basically a lot of ways to break this game.
Yeah, we could have even used the wrong warp if we really wanted, but it's not worth in this category, of course. So now let's see if we have 19 crests. We do.
Yes.
Very good. This next level dragons has one really bad crest where you need to do a casual xylophone section, which I think nobody likes. But are you covering that crest? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what Akio also does. Lifts all the objects. Oh, you moved my
Oh,
issue.
sorry. Well, it's a skip called Blue Skip.
Yeah,
Skip is a blue dragon, and it's pretty bad.
it is widely used in any percent. It saves a lot of time, even though the red skip saves even more. The red skip skips the xylophone dragon, which you will see me doing in a moment.
We also did red skip, but we're gonna backtrack for the xylophone because that's faster.
Oh,
What
yeah.
is this camera?
So this is the xylophone dragon, and it's kind of a like Simon Says game where you need to repeat what the dragon is, the colors that the dragon is saying. It's always the same pattern, so it's easier to remember. And with dark magic, the stick is pretty hard to control. It's like very easy to mess up, and if you mess up, you need to, like, he'll tell you again what the colors were, because he thinks that you forgot. Pray for green, very good. And now we just Now just press yellow a couple of times to get the crest. Meanwhile, Origin will player warp to me and get the last lamp, I believe.
Yes.
Perfect. I would say that was very fast. So on to the first task.
In this level you'll see me wait a second over here before I fang jump over. Because else
yeah, if Origin went over the wall,
it would soft lock a couple of crests.
having some issues with this jump, of course. Yeah. Who's gonna make it
So
first?
it's using.
Alright.
I just fell off.
I thought that was gonna be it. Finally. One of us made it.
And of course now I made it too.
Uh-huh. Oh, you can start jumping up. Here you can jump over this barrier. Let's see, Origin manages to do it. So he should have a little bit of head start here. I'll just drop out for the purpose of not getting the control lockup, which can happen, as we said earlier, in the rooms where there is no split screen, which this is one of those rooms. So just to be safe. And the crest is just on the left here after this next door. Wow, that was scary. And you need to save and quit. So I'm not dropped in.
And from a certain point in the run, you can't skip these gold bricks.
Yeah, we don't really know why that is. So this is yet another bathroom level. I think there is like 5 bathroom levels in this game. Most of year 2 is happening in the bathroom. This is the last one where Harry finds out that he needs to go to the lake. Now we're gonna do another Accio clip right here. Okay, that didn't work. That worked.
Oh.
Oh, it did not. This is... That didn't work as well. That might? No.
No.
That should be it. No! You know what? Let me switch to a different character, it sometimes helps. Okay.
Finally.
Yeah, that took us a lot of time, and that's something that can happen with Accio clipping. Unfortunately, this was out of our control, I believe. So pardon the time loss here, we tried our best. And on to the last two levels. The Black Lake level is pretty tricky because there are 9 shells that you need to hit and are hidden.
Yeah, they're pretty small, easily missed.
Yeah, there are 2 just at the start, or maybe 3. One is like up here, there. One is like hidden in the background. So it's very easy to miss one here if you don't pay attention.
I'll stay here for a bit because there's like these ball guys you need to inflate. 6 in total. Oh fuck.
It's good that we are playing co-op here, so we can double check all the shells that I didn't miss any, or if I missed, Origin can fix. 6 out of 9 is fine.
Yep, that's.
Set out 3 more here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this level casually most of the parts of this level, but normally, like in any percent where you don't need to collect these shells, you can clip out of bounds in the first possible place and just skip the entire level. Well, almost entire level. Thank you.
And if swimming wasn't bad enough, this level has these terrible cages.
But swimming is bad enough.
In the last room, it has mermaids, which are even worse. Although in this category, they are way less bad than in any percent, because we don't need to do the whole room.
So this is where we're gonna do the clip with Crumb Shark here. You can see on the right of the screen that I'll be attacking the boulder to get pushed closer to the, or further from the camera, and I can go like behind the boulder like that and back, which saved a little bit of time, so Origin don't need
Otherwise, I would have to magic this crab.
Yeah, move the crab and then wait for the crab to go back.
And that crab really doesn't want to be moved.
That's true. I think it's even worse with fast magic, again. Here we need to get rid of the fog here. Successfully, nice. And here in this room is another skip where you can push against this shell, whatever it's called. Let's see if Origin.
I think.
Oh, you didn't get it.
No.
But you can basically get past it and get pushed to the right with it, which I think saves like maybe 10 seconds. Definitely worth doing.
Here are the infamous mermaids. They already have me.
Yeah, they have 2. Origin has 2 mermaids.
You forgot to magic it.
Yeah, I know. I just went to help you because there are like 2
Yeah.
mermaids. Finally,
Yes.
so then I can go back and use
Yeah.
magic on this. It's like you are the bottleneck anyway, so. Well, I thought you are. But
Okay.
did
It
it
did
work?
the same.
It just didn't move.
It's because... Okay, I'll just come back
Yeah, I'm
because
afraid
of
that's
the
because
split screen.
split screen. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's because of the split screen.
Yeah. You see that we were doing everything right, but the split screen just didn't want to cooperate. So let's not crash the game with accio clipping accidentally. Good. And we are on to the last level.
First part with the statues, there's no crests.
Yeah, in this first part you just need to follow the pattern, what the statue is doing. It's always the same again, so it's pretty easy to remember. Now it's right, left, down, up. And you can use both players like that. Well, whatever. Failed the fang jump, so I'll just go normally. Yeah, I skipped 3 or 2 of the Lumos things.
Yep.
Because Origin will do it on his way.
Just missed this cycle.
Do you got all of those? No, you missed
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yes?
Did I miss one? No.
Okay.
We've got 3 of 5, so...
Okay, that's fine. Having some issues with this fang jump.
I'll prepare.
Okay, good.
A casual? No. Okay. You got it.
No need for casual strats. So this is the second to last crest in this level, so make sure to be ready for stopping the timer, because this is the last crest that we should be...
We just need to base 3 skeletons. And once we get the quest, it's time. And time.
So that's time. And let's quickly go to Leaky Cauldron and double check we have all the crests. Because if we missed one, we would need to replay the level again and get the one crest we missed. So let's just hope we do have all. You can see it here, 24 out of 24. So we can announce that this was a new co-op world record of Crest Rush. 55 minutes 41 seconds in-game time, or loadless. So with
Nice.
this we'll be ending this short segment of Crest Rush, but there will be one more segment of 1 through 4, which is a bonus donation incentive of ABL race. So don't go away, because the race will start in a couple of minutes, and it will be a race between 4 players. So any final words, Origin?
Not really. Thanks for watching. And keep supporting LEGOthon. Donate some. And see you next time.
Yeah, and if you like this run or this game, make sure to join our Discord server, where we'll be pleased to have you and help you with learning the game. So see you in a minute with the ABL race. Bye. back to another LEGO Harry Potter Years 1 through 4 run. This is the bonus incentive for ABL, all bonus levels. It's gonna be a 4-way race between Origin of Chaos in the left top corner, Loss in the top right corner, Flaming Laser bottom left, and Loopy bottom right. Loss is the current world record holder, so hopefully this will be a good race. So we will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. So we can see all players starting. We'll be doing the order of the levels 1 to 10, which is not what we normally do in speedrunning of this category, because the level 10 and level 8, those levels are pretty hard. But in a no reset run, it doesn't really matter which levels you do first. So we're starting in level 1. Here you need to just get some stats. So you need to have your extras on and get a gold brick. And the second level, it's pretty easy. You just Lumos jump onto this wall, where you need to do edge jump or Lumos jump from the end of the wall. We can see Loss being ahead of Flaming Laser, Loopy just behind. Origin, unfortunately, falling down from the wall, needs to get up and do the jump again. This third level is a little harder because you need to move these platforms to the middle, at least one of them, and you can fall down because the platforms are normally not clicked. Once you place them in the middle, they click down. You can see on the Flaming Laser screen that he just fell down. Meanwhile, Loss and Loopy made it all the way to the gold brick, so they are tied after level 3. Origin also having some issues, but made it as well as Flaming Laser. This is level 4. It's just a pet warp and get the gold brick with Crookshanks, so it's very fast level, only a couple of seconds. We can see Loopy and Loss still tied, like within a second. Origin and Flaming Laser only a couple of seconds behind. In the next level, level 5, you do a couple of Lumos jumping, platforming to the right with Ron. So that looks that Loss and Loopy are still on the very same pace. Flaming Laser a couple seconds behind, and Origin like 2-3 behind. This next level is just a Lumos jump with Ron over the gate. We saw Loss having a little bit of issues. Loopy getting the jump no problem, so did Flaming Laser. Origin also having some troubles with the Lumos jump. He's jumping from the left. This is level 7, I believe, which will be probably one of the decisive levels, where you need to do either good 1P2C or press a button using Dementor, which is what Flaming Laser trying to do. Loopy managed to get over to the front of the screen the fastest way. Loss is having a lot of issues with this Dementor. That's very unfortunate for him because yeah, he needs to reset the level. Because Ron does not have Expecto Patronum, only Harry does. Meanwhile, Loopy in level 8. Let's see if he's gonna do any of the hard strats or he will just go for the casual. It looks like he's going for the Nice Fighter jump over the tree, which is a possibility for Flaming Laser to catch up, or even Loss, because this strat is pretty hard and not very consistent over the casual strat, which is very easy and lose like, I don't know, 25 seconds, but you see that Loopy managed to get there. Meanwhile, Flaming Laser opting for the Olympic long jump and doing the basically casual part of the strat, so you're using the walls there. Loss finally finishing the level 7, so he's now in the last place, while Loopy entering level 9, just a pet warp, nothing really special in that level. I can see Origin trying to do the Olympic long jump, lost a little bit behind Origin, flaming laser onto the pet warp level, and Loopy just entered the last level. So in this level, you need to do 2 Lumos jumps, get onto a broom, and use this weird technique, broom rising from the torch. And Loopy managed to do it, so it's clear that Loopy wins this race. And let's see if Flaming Laser can secure the second place. Yes, he can. He gets over the wall, which is not always the easiest. And now we follow Loss as he's doing the pet warp. And Origin is just a couple of seconds behind. He just finished level 8. Meanwhile, Loss finished 9. By the way, Loss is the record holder with time of 3 minutes, 1 second, loadless. Then we have Loopy, who didn't submit his run, but I think he has like 3:05 or 3:10. Flaming Laser has 3:18 and Origin 3:40 on the leaderboard. Lost doing the broom clip. You see he's having a little bit of troubles with that. Yeah, that's the... I thought it's the moment for Origin to catch up, but no, Lost manages to finish 3rd, so I think it was in level 8 where we overtook Origin. I was not really paying attention what strat Lost was doing there. If it was the nice fighter jump. So now we only wait for Origin to make this Lumos jump. Finally he makes it. And opting not to use Lumos on the vines, but instead do another Lumos jump, which is slightly faster, but not very consistent. Well, if you are bad at Lumos jumping, but he made it. And Origin makes it to the finish. So that's all players finishing. The first was Loopy, 4:46 real time. Loopy claims it's only 2 seconds slower than his PB, which is very good for a no reset. The second was Flaming Laser with 5 minutes. Loss was, I believe, a little over 6 minutes, and Origin 6:38. So yeah, that was the bonus incentive of ABL, all bonus levels. Definitely the shortest category in 1 through 4 leaderboard, if you exclude individual levels, of course. But yeah, that's it.